Hair, what are you doing today? Hi guys, it's Twisty. I wanted to record a video that I'm sure is not going to be as short as I intended to be. Yeah, just wanted to record a quick video, give you guys another update. I know that my last update was about a month ago, and a lot of things have happened since then, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it. I guess the first thing is, right now I'm feeling okay. I've had I know I was feeling good like when I recorded the last video, but I've been like really down since then, and I'm like starting to sort of come back up, and it's been a struggle. But I'm getting there, and we'll talk about that a little bit. But I just wanted to like establish first that like I am having a good day. This is like the third good day in a row, and I'm like, what? What is happening with my life where I have good days? Like a couple of good days in a row. This is like totally weird to me, and I should have moved my green screen. It looks really bad. Um, but whatever. So, um, yeah, first thing I'll talk about is um, going to meet Kempy. I know that I meant to record a video like shortly after Kempy and I met, to kind of talk about the trip. So if you guys don't know, Mr. Twisty and I went to Cedar Point for his birthday in like early slash mid July. And Kepi lives out in Ohio, and he was like, "Hey, I'd be willing to drive a couple hours to come meet you guys." And I was like, "What? No, you don't have to do that." And then he totally did. And I just want to talk a little bit about the visit. I'm gonna be completely honest. I was so incredibly nervous. I was so nervous to meet Kempy, and it's not because it's Kempy. I was just like, oh my god, like someone wants to meet me? Me? Why me? I'm nobody. I'm not like I'm not anybody really special. I mean, again, this is a self-esteem issue that I'm currently working on right now. But I was like I was blown away that he wanted to meet me and that he was willing to drive a couple hours just to hang out with me for a couple hours. And I was so nervous because I was like, man, I really hope that I meet the low expectations of that he has. And I'm not, that's not to say that he's like, oh god, it's Twisty, like I have really low expectations for her. But like I know that he and you guys don't really like expect all that much of me, but I expect a lot of myself. So I'm like, oh gosh, I hope I can be entertaining. Like I'm not even going to be at home. I'm going to be in a place I've never been to before, so I don't know the area. I don't know what I'm doing. And I hope I can not make things super awkward. And it was it was amazing. We cried. Okay, well, first of all, he drove to the hotel that Mr. Twisty and I were staying at, and he texted me and I was like, "Hey, I'm here," and I was like, I'm pretty sure I was hyperventilating. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be campy. Oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I say? What do I? Don't cry. And I walked out into the parking lot, and Mr. Twisty was with me, and we were like kind of scanning, like trying to look for him. And then Mr. Twisty was like, "Is that him over there?" And I'm like, "Where?" And I saw him, and he saw me, and we both did like this like like we ran towards each other, and then we hugged for like a whole minute, and I cried. I definitely cried into his shoulder. I was like, "Oh my god, it's Catherine." And this is a reminder to myself to like post pictures in this video. Yay, pictures that probably won't show up very well on a YouTube video. Um, but it was so amazing. We both like planned to wear like our moose shirts, and it was so awesome. And I was just like, oh my god, what do we do now? Like I'm so like hyped up, and I'm also really hungry. So then we decided to go get dinner at the hotel that was, or the restaurant that was like attached to our hotel. I'm drawing a blank right now on what it's called. Can't think. Brain fart. It just right out of there. And so we had dinner there. We hung out and we talked, and then we went back to the hotel room, and we talked like for hours, and it was great. And then we sat out on the dock and talked and listened to the music, and I had a bird poop on my shoe, which is awesome. Oh yeah, we hung out in the arcade. Oh, we also at like one point we switched shirts to our to the chill zone, and yeah, we got a picture with like there was like a game with like a penguin in it, and we're like, it's the chill zone, penguin references, yay. But it was so great, and we really had a chance to talk about like the things that we had been through, and I brought Chiquita with me on the trip because I'm like, oh, Kempi gave me Chiquita like months ago, so like they should be reunited for a little bit, and he was so excited. He gave her a couple big hugs. He gave her big hugs, and then we decided to spray Chiquita with his cologne so she smells like Kempi. So creepy, but I don't care. And he also gave me a jacket, which I'm not going to show on in this video, but it means a lot to me that he gave that to me, and I feel like we got a lot closer because we met each other in person, and it was such an amazing experience, and I'm so glad that it happened. And I mean, Kempi. I don't know if I should like reference Kempi or if I should like talk to Kempi. I don't know, this is weird. But Kempi has changed my life in so many ways, and not just in the sense that like he gave me my PS4 and he's donated a lot of money, like, and he gave me Chiquita. Like, things are great, but like he has been such an inspiration to me, and he has really helped me the past couple months with like how I've been feeling, and he's been real with me. He's been like, yo, you need to stop. He didn't say yo because Kempi doesn't say yo. I don't know why I said yo. I say yo. I say yo a lot more than I like ever thought I ever would in my life. I don't know why I say yo. But he has changed my life. Like from the day that I met him, he has inspired me to keep going, and he has cheered me up when I needed to be cheered up, and I owe a lot to him. And that's not to say like I don't want him to feel like I owe him things, you know what I mean? I don't want people to feel like when they give me things, like I don't want them to feel like I feel like I have to give back, but I want to, and like I want to give back to the people that have helped me a lot, and Kempi has helped me so much. And I don't want to speak for Kempi, but I feel like him and I like finally meeting in person really helped solidify like the fact that we are friends, and the fact that we are really close friends, and that we have both been there for each other, and that's going to continue. Like, I don't think that Kempi and I are ever going to not be friends. He's told me a lot of things about his life that I'm not going to talk about here, but he's been through a lot of stuff, and I've been through a lot of stuff, not nearly to the same extent, but he has changed my life, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity I had to meet him. And I really hope that we can meet again someday. I really, really do. From the bottom of my heart, I really, really want to meet Kempi again and actually spend more than like a couple hours together, because I felt so bad that we could only spend a couple hours together, and he drove 3 hours to hang out, and we only got to spend a couple hours together, and then he had to drive back home, and yeah. I wish we could have spent more time together. And then a couple weeks ago, gosh, we're more than halfway through August already. Like, what? I guess it was 2 weeks ago today. I got to meet Thielen. I know that most of you guys also know who Thielen is. And she has also been a really influential person in my life, especially recently. A couple months ago, maybe like a month ago, I don't remember exactly. She was like, hey, I'm going to be like heading up to Niagara Falls, and we're going to be kind of coming through the area. so maybe we can meet up. And I was like, oh my God, yes. And I was so excited and also really nervous because I'm like, oh my God, we're going to be spending like a lot of time with each other. I hope I can be entertaining. I'm not. So she ended up coming like a day early. There was like a miscommunication with traveling and that sort of stuff. So she's like, hey, so it turns out I'm actually going to be there a day early. So, and I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'll work things out. And so I told her a hotel to stay in, which was like literally just down the road, like around the corner from me, like literally 3 minutes. I'm like, this is a great hotel, great location. You can like go walking and it's not like in the city, but there's like things to do around here. And it's just off of the thruway, highway, whatever you want to call it. It's not technically the New York State Thruway, but whatever. I'm like, it's just off of the highway, so it'll be perfect. And it'll be right around the corner from me. Great, perfect. I go to that hotel and I'm like, hey, I'm here. And she's like, I'm here too. And I was like, I don't see you. And she's like, I don't see you either. I'm in the lobby. Well, I'm in the lobby. I'm standing by the doors. Are there two lobbies? I don't know. I've never been here before. Turns out she was in a different hotel in the city, which is not that big of a deal, but I don't like driving in the city. I don't like driving in Rochester. It stresses me out because it's always like construction and like one-way streets that aren't like super clear that they're one-way streets. And so I'm like, oh, okay, no big deal. Like, I'll just drive up to the city and come pick you up at your hotel, which I've never been to and I have no idea where it is. I drove around the freaking block trying to find out how to get into her hotel because it was like there was like a parking garage and I pulled into the parking garage and one of the attendants came out and I was like, can you help me? I don't know where I'm going. How do I do the thing to get to this hotel? And the guy was like super nice, show me how to get there on my phone, and I almost had like a anxiety attack trying to get to the freaking hotel. And then the road getting to her hotel was a two-way street, but they closed half of it off for construction, so it was now a one-way road. And I'm like, oh my God. And then my car almost got hit by a truck, like trying to pass me on the one-way road. And I'm like, good God, let's get out of here. So then I walk into the hotel and I walk up to the desk and I'm like, hey, so I'm here at this hotel. And then all of a sudden I hear, yeah! And then Thielen comes running out and we hug and she's like, don't cry. And I'm like, I'm not crying. What are you talking about? I'm not crying. And I had a face full of hair and it was beautiful. And then the hotel guy gave us like bottles of water because we were like, and he's like, you guys look like you need some water. And we're like, no, we're fine. So then we made our way back and Thielen was like, oh my gosh, we were at the wrong hotel. I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's fine. No big deal. So then we went back and then we got snacks and we just sat and we just talked for like hours. And it was so amazing. Like, I hadn't really been like super close with Thielen up until I don't know, like a month and a half ago when we decided that we were going to meet up. And I'm like, well, we should like maybe get to know each other a little bit more before you come spend like 2 days with me. And so her and I have really gotten close, and it was so nice to be able to hang out with her. And there were a lot of hugs and a lot of like I don't know, like comforting like pats, and it was so cozy and hyggligt, and it was so great. And we just stayed up till like 3:00 in the morning just like talking. We didn't even do anything. We legit just sat there and we ate ice cream and like other snacks, and we just talked for like hours and hours till 3:00 in the morning. And then at 7:00 she texted me and was like, hey, and I'm like, okay, far asleep, yay. Let's go get some food. So we went to a local restaurant here that has like ginormous pancakes, and we had pancakes and they were so good. And then at that point I had to take her back to her hotel because her parents wanted to like get a move on and leave that day. So I got to meet her mom, and the rest of her family, and they were super nice, and they were really like accepting and understanding of our friendship. Like there was no like, you're a creep, stay away from my daughter, like you're weird. Like she had kind of warned me like my mom can be a little possessive and a little weird, and I'm like, it's all good. Like I totally get it. As a parent, I mean, if I were a parent, I'm not a parent, but I get it. Like I know that my mom would never accept this sort of thing. Even today, like if my parents knew, like they'd be like, no, you're not, no, you're not doing this. But they were super, super sweet. They were really nice. They said multiple times, like, we're so glad that you guys got to meet. And I'm like, oh my God, like, that makes me so happy. Not that I was like trying to get her parents' approval. Like, hey, like me. I'm not weird, I promise. I'm weird. I'm sorry. But they were just really, really sweet. And I'm really, really glad that they were like accepting to let us do this and to let her spend the night at my apartment. We didn't even meet. I had not met her family before she left with me, which is very, very trusting of parents. And at coming up or growing up with a pretty strict household, like that never, ever, 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 ever would have flown. Ever. So, and my parents don't even know that I stream. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. If you're watching for some reason. Hi. Oh, no, I'm scared. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. But it was, that was a really great meeting, and it was so nice to be able to hang out with her and really get to know her more as a person, because it's different, like, messaging and even voice chat, you know, like you can get to know someone like through messaging, like texting or whatever, and then there's like another like part that, you know, like through voice chat or even video chat. But like meeting someone in person is like a whole different experience, and like there's no ability for me to like turn off the camera or mute myself or whatever. This, it was just like, here I am. Yay. Like there's no ability for me to stop and kind of censor myself. If it's not really the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean? Like with streaming, I can be like, all right, I'm going to put up an away screen and like take a minute for myself. But like when you're with someone, it's like, this is it. Like this is me at 3:00 in the morning in my sweatpants and my, I don't even remember, like some weird shirt and no makeup, and my hair is a mess. And also like, hey, look, this is me at 7:00 in the morning after 4 hours of sleep. Yay. So there's just like another level of intimacy, I guess. Intimacy in the sense of like getting to know someone, not like intimacy. You know what I mean? I'm rambling. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm tired. I am really tired. I've had like back pain for the past couple days, and I'm just like, ugh, eh, I'm old. So yeah, it was really great to meet her, and it was really great to meet Kempi, and I really want to meet more of you guys in the future. I really want to have like some sort of a get together and meet a whole bunch of you guys and just be able to hang out and talk and get to know you on a more personal level. And I really want to have more like twisty get-togethers on Discord. I want to have like days set aside where we can just like hang out in Discord and everyone can just talk, and they can play like their own games or watch things or whatever. Maybe we'll have like movie nights. I'm not really sure yet. It's something that's been kind of like ticking in my brain. And also streaming. I unfortunately don't exactly have like a return date at this point. I really want to wait a little bit longer until like I have more days like this more consistently, because I feel like I'm really good now, but I'm also kind of just a little bit worried that like I'm gonna drop back down to where I was, and that's not to say that I like want to, or that I'm expecting to. But it's just one of those things that I kind of think about every once in a while, where I'm like, that little voice in the back of my head is still like, this is only temporary. You're like, don't get your hopes up. And I'm trying to like tell that part of me to just like shut the fuck up because screw that. But I'm working on it. And also, I mean, I guess I should mention this too. I have been going to therapy. I have had a couple sessions now. I'm not going to mention who my therapist is just because confidentiality stuff. But my therapist, she's amazing. She has really helped me so far to understand like why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, and like kind of giving me the sense of like, it's okay to feel the way that you've been feeling. Like there's reasons for it, and that's okay. But we just need to learn to take what it is that we're feeling and kind of discover why I'm feeling this way, and maybe try to pick out some good points in the way that I'm feeling, and maybe understand myself a little bit more. And she's giving me like exercises, like writing a letter to myself as if I were a friend of myself. And they've really been helping, and she's been helping a lot. And my next session is actually tomorrow. I haven't met with her for like 2 weeks because she was on vacation. But I have a lot of things to talk about with her. So woo, I'm really excited. Gosh, an hour is like not nearly enough time. Especially when I haven't seen her in 2 weeks and a lot happened. Like I met with her right before I met with Thielen, like literally like half an hour before I met with Thielen. And then tomorrow is like the next session. So there's been like a lot of stuff that's happened in this period of time. So, but yeah, I am in therapy, and I'm not really afraid to talk about it. And I feel like that's something I really shouldn't be afraid to talk about. Like, yes, I am in therapy. Yes, I am seeing a therapist, because I'm not feeling okay. And that's okay to not feel okay right now. And I don't want to go back to how I was feeling, even just like a couple days ago. Like it was not good. Even just a week ago, it was not good. And I don't want to get back to that. And I'm trying to accept the fact that maybe I will get back to that. But if I do, I know that I've been here. I've been in this moment where I felt okay, and that I can get back to this point. And I'm trying to understand that I have friends who care enough about me, who are willing to tell me that I'm going to be okay, and that are willing to help me. I just need to be able to ask for help, and I need to be able to accept that help. That's a big problem that I've had, and I'm not going to lie. I have had my really, really down days, and I've been really not okay. And a lot of people have known that and have experienced me on my down days. And I need to learn that when someone tells me, you can talk to me, or when someone tells me it's going to be okay, I can't just shut them out. I can't just say, no, it's not going to be okay. And it's been a struggle to kind of change my mindset, and I'm still working on it. This is not to say that I am okay. This is not to say that I am like cured or whatever. This is not to say like I'm all good now. I'm not. I'm going to be honest. I'm not. This is just like one little baby step, one tiny little baby step. And I also have to accept that because this is a little baby step for me, if I fall back down, it's okay. It happens. We all have our ups and downs. We can't all be happy all the time. But we can't all be sad all the time, because that's not a life to live. So yeah, I'm working on it. I'm really working on it. And I'm going to continue working on it. This is, again, not to say that I'm good. I'm good to go. No more therapy. Getting right back into streaming. I'm not ready. And that's okay. I have made a little bit of progress, as most of you guys, or maybe some of you guys know, that actually kind of follow my YouTube a little bit more closely. I don't know, this like chunk of hair is like bugging me. It's like, I want to be down here. I don't know why it's doing that. But I did upload 2 other YouTube videos today. One of The Littlest Penguin and one of Google Feud. They were both a lot of fun to record. I was like, you know what? I want to do something today. And today would be like a day I would normally stream, but I'm not ready to come back to streaming. So I figured like maybe YouTube would be like a nice kind of like gateway in getting back into streaming. Because I'm not quite ready for like that interaction just yet. I want to like get back into playing games and get back into at least doing commentary. Oh boy, I'm rusty. I'm really, really rusty. So I've been rambling on for like way too long already. I just had a lot to talk about. I have a lot to talk about. I feel like I haven't been able to talk to you guys a lot. I've talked to like some of you guys like a little bit more personally, but a lot of stuff has happened over this month, and I will let you guys know like when I get back into streaming. I will let you know it's not going to be one of those things where I'm like, hey, guess what, I'm streaming, hey. Like, I'm going to give you guys at least hopefully like a couple days notice. My work schedule has changed a little bit. Gosh, this is another thing. My boss got fired. So there's been some changes at work, and I don't know where my schedule is at this point. I have no idea. But next month is supposed to be me working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I will let you guys know. I'll give you guys at least a couple days notice. Like, hey, I'm going to be coming back to streaming on this date at this time. And yeah, I'm working on some stuff. And also, I know I kind of mentioned it a little bit in my Discord, but this is like what it would look like if I didn't have a green screen. So I'm wondering if I should do something like this with my streams, if I should have no green screen and like maybe put stuff up on the walls. Maybe I'll do like a separate video concerning that, like asking your guys' opinion. Like I'll just like record myself as if I were streaming and be like, hey, what does this look like? Does this look good? This look better? It'll be like the eye doctor. This one or this one or both. Be like Trisha, most popular girls in school. Green screen. No. No green screen. No. Both. I'm just gonna like half green screen. That would look so stupid. Let's do it. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I like talking. I miss you guys. I want you also to know that I miss you guys a lot. I miss streaming. Just because I haven't like streamed a lot and I haven't been as interactive on Discord, it doesn't mean that I don't miss you guys. I miss you guys a lot, and I miss streaming a lot. There have been a couple days where I'm like, man, I really want to stream right now. Like, I have this huge urge to stream and I just want to stream, but I know I'm not ready to come back yet, and I don't know when I'll be ready. I mean, last month I said August, but we're more than halfway through August at this point, and I'm like, I don't know yet, but I will let you guys know as much as I can. Depends on continuing with therapy and continuing with me improving myself and self-love and self-compassion, as my therapist puts it. Self-compassion. It's okay, me. It's okay. So, anyways, gosh, my vlogs tend to be like way too long. I would like to do a lot more vlogs too. Maybe I'll do like short recordings on my phone of me just like walking around talking about random stuff. But that's for another time. I'm gonna quit rambling. I said that 10 minutes ago, but I don't care. You guys are all gonna make fun of me. Don't make fun of me in the comments. Don't do it. Don't make fun of me in the comments. I know my videos are long and ridiculous and I just talk endlessly, but meh. Just my channel, do what I want. Also, I love this shirt so much. It's so comfy and I love it. It looks red. It looks a lot more red than it is. It's actually pink. It's like a dark pink. It's really hard to see, but it looks red on camera for some reason. Even on my phone, it looks red. It's pink. But maybe this will be my lucky flannel, like Markiplier. Anyways, I'm done. I swear to God, I swear I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all of your support these past couple months. I really appreciate it. I know it's been a while since I streamed, but I will be back. I promise. You guys are great. I love you guys. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all of your support. I could not ask for more from the Twisty family. You guys are so good. So good. I love you guys. I don't know what that was. There was like I'm Italian and like so good. I don't know. I'm done. I'm tired. It's warm in here too. I can't have my AC on when I'm recording because it's just. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. I love you all. Stay frosty. Much love. Bye.